Alright, I'm already good to get started, and I know for a fact that I don't have as much time as I usually do today, so we're gonna go on ahead and get schmooing, despite not too many people being here so far. Also, hi Wolfos. Lurking, have to work until 10:30. Best of luck surviving your shift, first of all. Second of all, thanks for stopping by. So, let me try... Hi, Heckley. Let me try and remember what's going on here. So, this is fuel. Yeah, this is fuel for fused modular frames, correct. This one is nitric acid, also for fused modular frames. So, there's my two fluids that go to the advanced processing building once I actually build it. Circuit boards, same thing. Aluminum ingots and aluminum casings are both past the treacherous map border over here. Basic processing. Yeah, that's the cheap silica. Quartz crystals. Okay. This never got painted. Wrong button. X. This. I don't know why I never colored this. Been working since 6 a.m. That's rough and a half there, Buckaroo. Just gotta say. Quite literally rough and a half right there. Okay. I gotta move my phone too. My phone's blocking my screen. It's messing with my eyes. Okay, so what do we need to do? We have processed copper, that's a different facility. We have processed coal. Well, no, we have not. We have not done steel yet. Yeah, we haven't done steel yet. We gotta do steel. We have done limestone processing. I'm pretty sure everything with limestone has been done. Because there's limestone that goes up to deal with the waste from the aluminum scrap. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit because I can barely hear myself think. Yeah, that looks like it's fine. Okay. And then the rest of the limestone gets turned into concrete, which is happening right here. And that goes to advanced processing, and that's all fine. So yeah, it's just steel and iron that needs to be done next. Gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, that's fair. I know the feeling. I work tomorrow at 7:45 in the morning. So I'm going to be hopping out of here at like 10, which means it's going to be a 2-hour stream, roughly. So let me get a rough idea of how much steel I'm going to need. There's no steel done in this, no steel in any of that. All of that is all just raw iron. There's a little bit of raw iron that goes to the modular frames. No iron goes to there, and the coal is already up there. So 60 plus 60 is 120 plus 120 is 240. 240 iron and copper. 240 divided by 46. Did I write that number anywhere? I did. Okay, I do have these. Chinese restaurant waiting on an order for Grubhub. Starting without calling or writing me. How's... Hi, bro. How's it going? Love the should-assuming monster. I know, I gotta get better at saying should and assuming things. I do. I really gotta get better at that. It's gonna do me in one of these days, I swear. Oh, that's a different shade of green. What am I doing? There we go. 26 iron smelters. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's right. That's right, alright. And then 6 foundries. Okay. So next floor. I can't really stick that up through the floor, can I? I can make the floor on this half, though. Yeah, let's do that. And I do know... Well... What? It's not working. Smart mod is broken. The alt button's not working. Is it a different button now? What's the button? Hold, spacing, levitation, steps. Secondary action key, left control. Does that mean left control? Oh, that's so much nicer because now it doesn't do the stupid alt thing that it used to do. That's so much nicer. Like, actually, though. I need more concrete. At least I have off... At least I have tomorrow off work and my last double on Sunday. Teenager tried to jump in front of my car. Luckily, her friends... they reacted and pulled her off the street. Sounds like you're getting some fun stories, too, Wolfos. Also, hope everybody's having a good Friday night. If anybody has seen Thor, please just tell me that you treated the theater staff and the theater that you went to with respect. Because, let me tell you, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't treat us with respect. I went and saw The Black Phone last night with girlfriend and talked to some of my coworkers about Thor opening, and they said that they had a horrible time. And I've been seeing horror stories on the movie theater employee subreddit, which, yes, I am a part of the movie theater employee subreddit, because why would I not be a member of a subreddit that is perfectly juicy with all of the stuff that I deal with at work? It's Saturday. My mistake, Heckley. You're so right. He's Australian. Don't be bothered. Friday has been horrible. I am sorry to hear that. That's gotta suck. For you to just straight up be like, yeah, no, it was horrible. Today's been horrible. It had to have been really bad. And I'm really sorry that happened. Was it because of the teenagers jumping in front of your car? Or, well, teenager, singular, trying to jump in front of your car? Slash, nearly succeeding to jump into your car? Or unrelated? Snapping turtles of jank today. Now that's a new expression. Well, you're probably not swearing because YouTube just straight up won't let you. YouTube picks and chooses the days that it allows us to use the fuck word in chat. Oftentimes, if the day ends in Y, we're not allowed to use it. With that many supercomputers, you should sell them before the market bubble collapses. Satisfactory doesn't have a market bubble. The real world has a market bubble, and boy, if I had this many supercomputers in, like, the real world, I would be a millionaire, which I am sadly not. Hey, new song. Had worse issues. Anything involving the police. That's like my standard for a good day. It's a good day if I don't have to call 911. No fucking swearing. Have you guys seen the no pomegranates video? Because it is fantastic. It's got to be one of the best videos I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, literally one of the best videos ever. Like, it's such a good video of this woman just screaming, no, 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 no pomegranates. And she says it with like this thick accent. It's so funny. It's so funny. Had to deal with faulty apps, dick, impatient customer, bad support, negative bank account, taxes not coming, still having to deal with the payment fee that was supposed to be paid with refund, and almost got into a bad accident. Yeah, that sounds like a clusterfuck worth of shit that happened today. All in one morning shift. So it's control now. Very intriguing. I like it though. That's a lot of BS to deal with in one morning, Wolfos. Can I fit 13 smelters here? I can. It's basically a Friday, eh? A Friday working in customer service. Like I said, my standard for a good day is not having to call the police. More like Fry Blech. Did I unclick that? I did. I could overflow. I could do the double overflow. Nah. We need to get you a better job. That's why I'm going to school in August. Yeah. Trust me. Being a manager in a movie theater, it's not a bad job. It's just interesting. That's how I'm gonna put it. It's just interesting. That's how I'll put it. See, I like school. I do. I like school. I like going to school, doing all the things. I enjoy school. Which is why I'm still gonna be doing, who would have guessed it, school. I think what I might do, because 240 of this, which is this many, yeah, which is this many, need to go to steel processing. So what I can do is put a hole in the wall and then use the handy dandy new reverse mode, and then that'll just go up to whatever next floor I need it to. Perfect. Master or PhD? PhD, aerospace engineering. I talked about it a little bit on stream a while ago when I was playing some games with friends. I forget what... It was Dead by Daylight. I was playing with friends. And we talked a little bit about it. And then this will be the rest of the iron. Like that. Ah, shoot. Didn't do that. Thank God it's not nuclear engineering. Yeah, if it's nuclear engineering, I'll prioritize aesthetic over radiation control and have a beautiful nuclear power plant that causes an inhabitable zone the size of New York. Like, the state. Not the city. The state. The entire state of New York. Autosaving. Don't forget to stretch during the autosave, ladies and gents. Yeah, I can't fit the crystal oscillators in here. Nor can I really fit much of anything else in here, so this will just be it. New slogan. New York. We're radiated as hell, but beautiful. I need that for the swamp. And welcome to Massage 2AB-B, the swamp marsh biome, where we find ourselves inhabiting the nuclear wastelands of Chernobyl. But boy, isn't that the most beautiful nuclear power plant you've ever laid your eyes on? I know it is for me. That's essentially how it's gonna go. Is Smart working on 6? I am hiding on 5, but Smart does work on 6 as far as I've been able to tell from launching the mod manager this morning. This evening. I just didn't have the time to test update 6 with the mod installed. So I opted to just still stay on 5, and then next stream we'll probably roll ourselves over to 6. And start futzing about with everything that they've got going on over there. I can show the mod manager here. There it is. That, I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah, it looks like Smart is working on update 6. V.17. It's talking about the controls. Yeah, it's got U6 on it, so it looks like it's working on update 6. But like I said, I haven't personally tested it, so I can't really say for sure if it is actually working. It's something I need to go in and test myself, just to see if it is in fact working in update 6. I hope it is. I'd really like it to be. That would make me a happy boy. Actually, why don't I just keep going with this? All the way up. And then that'll keep going. I can put this back. So I don't think I need to make it this far out. I can keep it rather close to the wall. There. Perfection. Thanks for the intel. Hadn't tested it yet. Or hadn't tested it in a while. You're more than welcome for the intel, good sir. I called one of my coworkers good sir the other day, and they were like, I'm a sir, but I'm not good. I thought that was a funny comment. I like my job. I just didn't realize how hard it was to manage a movie theater. Like, genuinely did not realize it was that difficult. I was like, how hard can it be? What are you? What are you? You're coal. So you're coal. Injected input is 480. Let me check my spreadsheet. 480, 240 goes to the aluminum scrap and nowhere else, and 240 goes to steel. So yes, that does look correct. And then it's this top one, which comes to here, right there, that one. It's that boy. Every sir is a good sir. That's what I'm saying. Well, he's over here. He don't want to be called a good sir. You know, that's his problem. Managing processes is very well and easy. Managing people is much more interesting and harder. Good learning opportunity. That's exactly what I've been thinking. Like, the entire time I've been dealing with all of this bull crap and, you know, floor staff not wanting to listen to the new manager, you know. It's all a learning experience. That's what I always chalk it up to, is it's always a learning experience. Because it's true. It's always a learning experience. And then these all get turned into steel pipes, don't they? So I could just turn them into steel pipes. I've got the space for it. There's 6. Solid steel, because it's the best recipe. Don't question it. So I don't need it to do that. What? Supreme, what? Are you okay? You good, dog? You over here sounding like Scooby-Doo? Like Ruh-roh, Raggy. 240. 280. The Supreme is booting up, give him a few. Yeah, we've all been there. At least I have. I've been there. I've been there many times. Rem. Or is it remru? Which one? Which one is it? Which one is it, Supreme? Is it Ru or is it Ruh? Which one is it? Answer me. Yes. That's not an answer. Is it Ru or is it Ruh? It's yes. Why is it yes? Supreme, if you'd please. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's check the steel pipe recipe because it's been a while. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's 30 steel ingots. He's beginning to sound like Pizza the Hut. Pizza the Hut. That's a good one. So 360 divide 30 is 12 of these bad boys. That's super easy to do. I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, do I have an idea? It's gonna be blurst. It's gonna be blessed and cursed at the same time, okay? See, you're doing all this working crap. What are you building today? Today is gonna be the advanced processing for the for the nuclear pasta. So today, my hope is to get at least through crystal oscillators, which we have all of the iron ready for the screws, the iron plates, which go into the reinforced plates, and we have all of the iron for the iron wire alternate recipe and the cable. And then we have all of the quartz crystals already done for the crystal oscillators. That's going to be its own building. We have the circuit boards downstairs, the beacons right there. That's downstairs. Those are going to combine with crystal oscillators and aluminum, the circuit boards are going to combine with crystal oscillators to make computers, which are going to combine with the rest of the crystal oscillators and aluminum casing to make radio control units. Then we're going to start on another building, which is going to do encased beams, modular frames, which all go into heavy modular frames. And then the heavy modular frames, aluminum ingot, nitric acid, and fuel make the fused modular frames using the heat-fused frame alternate recipe. Those combine with the radio control units to make the pressure conversion cube, and then the pressure conversion cube and the copper powder combine in a final building to do the wonderful nuclear pasta. But that's not going to happen today. We're not getting to the nuclear pasta build today. What am I building currently? Steel pipes. Basically, pasta ingredients, yes. To sum it up very quickly and easily, yeah. Pasta components. More nuclear pasta components. Because that's what we've been working on for a long time now. So I want this to be like here, roughly, I think. Ah, shoot. No, give. Ru rem remi rick ru rem. I'm speaking the language of the gods. Are you? See, it's blurst. It's blessed and cursed. Speaking the language of the gods, you mean the language of the dogs? God spelled backwards is, in fact, dog. The more you know. I like how over the music, every now and then, you can just hear the train go honk. Gods, spelled backwards, is S-dog. You bring a fair point to the table. First you have, and I quote, a case of clussy fever, and now this. Supreme please. I wasn't gonna address the whole clussy fever thing that happened in the Discord earlier. But yeah. I guess now we're addressing it, huh? File this under nope, not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. No way, no how. Not gonna ask about that one. Yeah, I'd advise not to. I don't even know what happened with the whole quote-unquote clussy fever. I don't really want to know, if I'm being 100% crystal honest. I don't really want to know. Okay, let's take a look outside and see where we're building the next factory. Because I need a place to make the crystal oscillators. And in terms of crystal oscillator components, it's literally just iron and the crystal, like the quartz crystal itself. Like, those are the two things that I need. So, quartz crystals are here. Iron is right here. So, we could bring them both out, like, right here, so to speak. And then just have, like, a little factory here. It probably doesn't need to be that big. Like, let me look at the machine count here. The machine count is 6 constructors for iron plates, 5 for screws, 12 for iron wire, 4.5 for cable, 4 assemblers for reinforced plates, and 8 manufacturers for the crystal oscillators themselves. So that's not really a whole lot of buildings. Like, the 8 manufacturers is the thing that's going to take up a lot of space, because manufacturers are beefy gentlemen. But honestly, I could put it on this, like, hillside here. I actually kind of like that idea. And then I could make it, like, curved. Or not curved, but ramped. Or I could at least make it look ramped. I want to make it shiny. I don't use this foundation enough. I want to make this factory shiny. the crystal oscillators. I want to make them shiny. So yeah, let's do like here, and then have it follow. That's a little off kilter. We're gonna keep it how I had it. And then let's try to make it 7 wide. Yeah, 7 wide. Or 9. Yeah, let's do 9 wide. And then kind of the vibe I'm going for with the exterior is like this kind of sloped vibe, except very specifically like this kind of texture, that kind of slope. Very gradual, not as jutty as this, but very gradually sloped. So I want to see if I make every floor 7 instead, right? Also, that does not look that shiny. It's probably because I have my textures turned down a bunch. Alright, well, if that's the case, then we're just going to keep it grip metal. Because I like the grip metal better, and I brought over a bunch of steel beams for that exact purpose. So we're just going to keep up with that instead. So if I center the wall, right? And then have the ramp wall and the inverted ramp wall. And then obviously it's going to continue like this. Is there a ramp? There is a ramp 2 meter, but I'm afraid that's not going to be... I'm afraid that's going to be too gradual. It's not going to be sloped enough, if that makes sense. Complete silence in chat after bringing up Clissy Fever. You guys set off a flashbang in chat every single time I stream, I swear. I don't know how you managed to do it, but every time I stream, you manage to set off a flashbang in the chat room. Anyway, and then obviously we'll end up having contrast in the materials, like this, and then it'll go back to what it was initially, like that. And then I think if I do that, I can put the roof on like this, and I can have like a row for belts, and then all of my machines going the whole way. Yeah, I think I'm liking this so far. I think I'm liking this so far. And then we'll even have one extra line by the look of it, if I do that. And of course that's gonna start clipping there. But that's fine, I'll have to reroute that anyway, now that I'm doing this. So we can reroute that. That'll be fine. Or not. Or not, hang on. Or not. Or maybe, instead, we do this for the tilted wall, right? That way it's like an odd number, you know? And then I can actually still have this. I'll just have to make it... I saw this trick. You take the inverted ramp. First of all, make sure that it's the right one. Oh, come on. Seriously? You're not gonna let me put it where I want it there. You do this, and now it's seamless at the bottom, but on top, we still get the grip metal. Right? And then if we just follow that up into the sky, and just keep that going... Yeah, why would anybody want to zoop like that? It should zoop diagonally. So once we get up to like the fourth one of these and have that space, we'll put another row here. Did I kill the chat? I'm still seeing... I'm on live chat, and I'm not seeing anything. Like, I'm only seeing your messages currently, Heckley, so you might have killed chat bringing up Clissy. You very well might have. And then how many is that? That's 7. And then this is 7, and then an 8th. And the 8th one, yet again, is the inverted ramp, which goes here. Yeah, I like this. I like this design. It's unique. It's very unique. Yeah, I actually really like this design. And then I could make it pink because it's crystal oscillators. This could be the crystal oscillator building. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This looks cool. And then look at how many constructors I can fit on this one platform alone. Granted, I can't do that. I'd have to do this. But I could put it here, and it would be fine. And it's 6 for iron plates. So that's 6. And then I can offset it slightly. I gotta take it a step back. Yes, Heckley, pink. Yeah, take it a step back to avoid clipping with the ceiling at all. And then there's the 6 for iron plates. Done and dealt with. And then we'll need... I'll go on ahead and put in the splitter line, but iron plate. Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. Oh, it's loud! Wandel L'Oreal, thank you very much for the subscribe. That's 93 now. 93 subscribers. That's crazy. 7 away from 100. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 100 subs. Maybe a 12-hour stream? I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna have time for that, but I'll figure something out. Thank you very much for the sub. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks for coming out, checking out. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday, and I hope you're staying hydrated, speaking of. That just shows to Goya that my actual, like, thing works. It does. It works. Like, I told you guys it worked. Nobody believed me that it worked. And then 5 constructors for screws. Is that true? Let me check my sheet. It's 240 screws. Which, yeah, five constructors would do. He terminated the Twitter buyout. No, we're doomed. We're doomed. I am actually legitimately sad about that. I was really happy to see how his, like, management style for the whole Twitter thing was gonna pay out. See what he was gonna do with the platform, see how it was gonna go, all that good stuff. I was excited to see how that worked. That's sad. I don't actually have Twitter, and it's gonna stay that way. Same with Facebook. I have a really old Facebook account, and that's like all I've got. So, yeah, that's unfortunate though. Well, autosave. You know what that means? Get a drink of water, stretch, all the good stuff. Haven't heard the fat lady yet. This may be a tactic. It's true. It could be a tactic. I didn't even think of that. I didn't think about that being a possibility at all. That it could just be a tactic of his that he's trying. Could... Ooh, aw, no, but I wanted this to just go seamlessly into the ground. Never mind, I was like, I could just have it cut off on an edge and go into the, like, base of the stuff, which I actually could still do. thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Well, it would have to be, I guess, a 2-wall hole. One for the quartz crystals, one for the normal iron. And then we can do some interesting shenanigans, like I have done in the past. Some of my favorite shenanigans to mess with. Especially now with the conveyor floor holes, actually. So if I put a conveyor floor lift hole here and here, that automatically attaches. Actually, now I'm wondering if I can just stick a splitter under here. Like, stick a splitter dead center like that, and then see if these will automatically connect as well. It sounds like they will. They do. Fantastic. So yeah, I could have the iron come in on this side of the belt. Or on this side of the divide. And then do that. And then I could also just send it straight through. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, like I could send the iron straight through and then out the other side to go up to the next floor where we're gonna have the wire being processed. Or maybe not to the next floor, but maybe up even farther. One, 2, 3, 4. So here we'll make that 90 degrees. And get rid of all of that. Place this all back over top. And then I could have it come out the other side in a wall, right? I don't know what kind of wall as of yet, but somewhere over here I could have it come out the other wall, and then I could have it travel diagonally up the wall to one of the next floors. And then what I can do with these guys is I can just have them travel internally. I hear the click, click, click of the should assuming monster around the corner. When did I say should? Or assuming? I'm actually genuinely confused because I don't remember saying either, and now I'm scared of the monster. Ah, that's definitely not gonna work. Hang on. This will work, though. Although I think I'm gonna want that one to be there. You haven't. It's just near. Waiting. That's even more terrifying. The fact that it's not here. And it's just waiting. It's waiting for me to mess up. Misspeak. It's just prowling, stalking its prey. I shudder at the thought. I need 4 assemblers. Clone of Fantasy Reverie is beating Elden Ring in top selling. Klonoa Fantasy. I'm gonna look up this Klonoa thing. Klonoa Fantasy Reverie. Released today for Switch, PS4, PS5, Windows, and Xbox. I recognize those characters. Wow, it's beating Elden Ring in top selling today. Intriguing. Many, many monsters wait for you, Benish. Heckle, you're not helping. What? It won't place properly. Oh, this is easy, monster. I do not succumb to saying the words, oh, this'll be easy. It'll be so easy to just do this. I have fallen into that trap more times than I care to admit. And yeah, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. I do not submit myself to the, oh, this is easy monster. I have played this game and other factory games for far too many hours to fall victim to the this is easy monster. Nothing is ever as easy as it appears to be. Ever. Including college. Best 2D platformers I've ever played. So happy somebody can play the classics in a remastered. The remake for the Wii barely sold 10K. Barely sold 10K copies. That's not a lot of copies, Carl. That's very low amounts of copies, in fact. I could actually probably make this a little more compact. I don't know if there's really a point to doing that, though, because I'm going to need the next floor dedicated to wire anyway. Well, actually, not necessarily. Yeah, no, not necessarily, because I could do the cable on this floor still. Yeah, because I could do the wire here. Or rather, the cable here. And then I could do the wire on the next floor up. And then bring it down the other side of the building to come in here for the cable. I think that's how we'll do it. That's gonna do the glitch, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Shame. There. So I've got to turn that off. I'm almost out of iron plates. I am now out of iron plates. What? I don't need that many yet. I will, but I don't yet. I also think I'm done with the modular frames. Because the modular frames are only used in a handful of things. I'll keep one stack on me, but I know for a fact I don't need any more than one stack. Haven't used anything out of that bin. Haven't used anything out of this bin. The original on PS1 selling the best until now. The number 2 being the second best until now. The rest have sold very poorly. I guess the fan base kind of tapered off towards some point. At least it sounds like the fan base tapered off. Like they were really strong, and then they all of a sudden were not really strong anymore. Go on ahead and take that last one out of there. Definitely gonna need some more steel beams. I'm just gonna take the rest of the alclad sheets, minus a few. Do I need anything else? Cable. I need more cable. I was gonna say, like, I saw I needed more of something else. They never really marketed the games. They didn't even market 2 Klonoa games. Like, they just dropped them. And that was that. Like, they literally just dropped them out of nowhere. And were like, hey, yeah, no, here's these games. They exist now. That's odd. I don't know if I've ever heard of a game studio not advertising their games, like, at all. That's odd. That's very odd. And then these guys... Well, because the iron and quartz crystals are going to be coming up the diagonal here. So I guess these guys can come out into the diagonal to join the quartz crystals and so on. Like on top. And then the iron will just continue to the next floor. I guess that's how we'll do this. Right, I still had zoot mode. This is gonna be tedious. Especially when stuff like that keeps happening. This is gonna be super tedious. The sacrifices we make for good designs. Am I right, or am I right? I can also overclock the manufacturers to save me a little bit of work. And height. So, fourth one. 1, 2, 3, fourth one. And then I can actually put it back one farther even. Klonoa, yeah, they just dropped the game and then they wondered why Klonoa died. Well, Klonoa died because they didn't advertise. Like, that just seems obvious to me, I guess. Seems super obvious to me. Like, if you don't advertise a game, shocker, shocker, that game is gonna end up dying in a hole somewhere. And it's not gonna sell any copies, and then you're gonna be sad, and you're not gonna make any money off of it. It's like that. That seems like Game Dev 101. You would kind of know that, right? Gonna let you in on Carl's secret here. Klonoa's design is one of my favorite game mascot designs. He is my favorite game character design. Really? What's so special about Klonoa that makes it that way, Carl? Stop. I'm hitting my buttons too fast. I think that's what's funny, is they actively did not advertise. I mean, I personally haven't seen anything about it, so... But I also don't really hear a whole lot about anything Nintendo in general, because it's not really my niche of games. I don't really play Nintendo games. It's just kinda not really my thing. Never was a fan of Pokemon, never was a fan of... Well, I mean, I'm a fan of Mario, I guess, but I haven't really played any of the games, in all honesty. So... lore I have to hold on to for the next time we play Gay Jeopardy. You're so correct, Heckley. We need to hold on to every little lore nugget that we get out of Carl. We never know when Gay Jeopardy is gonna make a return. Oh, I missed. Interesting where it decided to place that. This is where other games' blueprinting comes in very handy. Because I could literally just blueprint like a section of the wall down here and then just copy, paste, 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 paste. And that's all it would take. Was just build a small section of the wall, copy, paste, 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 paste. She got a chuckle on how you missed the timer on Resi the other night. Yeah, I did too. I was a little upset because I died, but I got a decent chuckle out of it too, I have to say. I just didn't know there was a timer. Like, I literally was just sitting there like, oh, you know, I'm finally done with the boss. I don't need to worry about it anymore. And then all of a sudden, everybody in chat is like, Benji, there's a timer. Benji, the timer, bud? I'm just sitting there like, what? There's a what? There's a what? Because that's just how that's how my brain operates. That's not the same curvature. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's not the same curvature because it's not the same height. So I guess if I go like this, maybe it'll give it the same curvature? Ah, the TikTok monster. Yes, I fell victim to the TikTok monster. The monster of beware, child. There is a time limit to this. She empathizes and sympathizes. I appreciate the sympathy. I really do. I really do appreciate the sympathy. I need it in these trying times. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get that. It's a little bit too much clipping for my like. But really, no matter what, it's gonna have to clip like that, isn't it? Yeah. And the only way it wouldn't clip like that would be if I brought it out at a slightly higher height. Both mainline Klonoas have my favorite game stories. I like the stories more than Super Paper Mario, Kid Icarus, etc. I remember you saying that you enjoyed the Kid Icarus story. Is that it? Those are my two options? Really? Like the next option is that high up? I guess, yeah, that's halfway between... Huh. Well. Oh, that looks so much worse. Klonoa 1 and 2's endings traumatized you. Why'd they traumatize you? What happened in these cartoon Nintendo games that traumatized Carl? One, two, three, four, and the next one. Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. That looks cool. Granted, it does not look cool with that the way it is. So let's try putting it in the same spot that it's coming out of, maybe? Or I put it here. And then we try going up. Well, that would be 1, 2, 3. Here would be 4. That's the vibe I'm going for. That right there. That's the vibe I'm going for. That is 100% what I'm going for. Perfection. Love it. Lore, lore. I need to write this down. I need to write this down. Oh, wait, I forgot I'm illiterate. Somebody write this down. For the love of all that is holy, it needs to be written. The sacred texts. The sacred texts of Carl lore. And this needs to be published into an archive. It simply mustn't go to waste. Alternate iron wire. We need 12 constructors. 22.5 gets me 270. We don't need nearly that much, so that's working perfectly with my overflow barrier. Yeah, that's working perfectly with my overflow barrier. Fantastic. Ah, right. I need to redo this. Does that clip? Oh, it's like it was made for this. That's nice. Would me being blind and unable to read make me illiterate? On a technicality, I'm gonna say yes to that question, Heckley. Reveals himself to be a prince. Helps Kanoa defeat Nahantom and restore peace to Phantom Isle. Okay. After this final bower, Hugh Pao explains that Kanoa actually came from another world and was given fake memories when summoned to Phantom Isle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. And here. And you go to there. You go to there. Yes, that is just about exactly the vibe I was going for. Except these need to be placed. Yeah, these need to be placed one click higher. Yeah, these ones are fine. And these ones are fine now. They were not, but now they are. And that goes into here. And then it's right here. It's gonna go into a conveyor lift hole, which is gonna come out here like that. The inability to read or write. Yeah, I guess I'm illiterate. It's okay, Heckley. We still love you. We still believe in you. Oh, hey. And look at the positioning here on these guys. But if I'm illiterate, how did I read it? How did I read the definition of illiterate if I, too, am illiterate? That is a phenomenon known as Schrodinger's literacy. Congratulations, Heckley. You are both illiterate and illiterate at the same time, depending on whether or not you're being observed. And how did you write it? Good follow-up. On that note, I'm gonna go get more water. I'll be back.
trust. I just probably dodged someone who wasn't enough. Yeah. Oh my God, what an injustice. Don't even deserve someone love you this much. Yeah. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Someone love you this much. Yeah. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Said my love wasn't enough. Yeah. Said my love wasn't enough. Yeah. How come you're an angel but you're throwing out a doubt? Yeah. Said I wasn't what you need. I just had a vision of you falling underneath. So don't say my name screaming. I thought I was dreaming. Holy shit, I'm feeling bad for you right now. Don't say my name screaming. Maybe I've been dreaming. Holy shit, I'm feeling for you right now.
I spilled my water, give me a second.
For you right now. For you right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm not tabbed back in. Everything's going wrong. It's fine. Klonoa is then sucked back through a portal to his own world, having to accept the fact that everyone he loved is literally fake. Wow, that's shattering. You have to listen to Klonoa scream while getting sucked away. Wow. Literate and illiterate. Search for if being blind equals illiteracy, and see is being blind a disadvantage. I wonder. I feel like losing any of the senses would be a disadvantage, and then you have the fact of sight is one of our more important senses. So yes, I would say not having sight is a disadvantage. Yes. I would say so. The slow-moving, agonizing death screen is fantastic, isn't it? It's one of my favorite things I've ever designed. Like, literally, it is. It's one of my favorite things I've ever designed. I love that nuclear power plant. I spent 42 damn hours on it. I'll be proud of it. I'll be proud of my nuclear death maze if I want. Alright. I have to do this vanilla. Well, minus the fact that I'm currently flying. But I could do that with a hover pack, it's just a little more tedious. What? Oh. I don't know where that just placed. Placed there, very interesting. Klonoa 2, when he gets taken away from that dimension, we get a much more mature Klonoa accepting his role in the universe, but clearly heartbroken. Being legally blind 6 months ago and now with 2015 vision, I can definitely say sight is very important. Thank God for lasers and Dr. Beavis. Beavis? Beavis or Bevis? I'm gonna assume Dr. Beavis, because that sounds funnier. Am I a child for that? Probably. Is that man a medical doctor with more experience than I have? Absolutely. Am I gonna call him Dr. Beavis because it's funny? Absolutely. He looks like he's 14, but is really in his late 40s, one of the top laser drivers in the world. I'm convinced he's an alien. Well, he's either an alien or a genetic perfection if he looks like he's 14, but he's actually in his 40s, because I look young for my age, but not that young. Like, I'm 22, almost 22. And people keep saying I look like I'm 17. Like, I get ID'd when I go see R-rated movies, not at the place that I work, because, you know, they actually, they know me. But apart from that, yeah, looking 14 while you're in your 40s. Talk about the gift of the fountain of youth, am I right? Having been mostly blind for 3 years, I can say blindness is not a disadvantage at all. It's totally cool. Yeah. It's okay, Heckley. You're in a safe space here, bud. You're allowed to be vulnerable. We'll take care of you. Nuts. Sometimes I love smart mod, and sometimes smart mod is not very smart. Is that the new Discord code? I really need to make the code something that has my name on it. I'm in my blank, but I always get people thinking I'm blank. Crazy fucking world. Optic nerves, fucking, who needs them? I definitely don't. Nuh-uh. You're correct, Heckley. Nobody needs an optic nerve. The optic nerve is a completely and entirely useless thing. I don't even know why we have them in the first place. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Actually, I wonder something. Will that be too tight? It is too tight. How about an extra space out? Still too tight. There, that helps keep down on the clipping just a little bit. trying to decrease the angle a bit here. Get them to be on the same slope a little sooner. That looks close. I don't think it's exact. Maybe this one will do it. But I don't want to use lifts. I don't wanna. There, that does it. So, one of these is reinforced plates, which I apparently didn't actually set the recipe for. I was like, why is this not telling me the information that I want? There, 20, 75. Let me make sure that that's correct. 20 is correct. 75 cable is not correct. Oh. Panicked. 135. That's correct. That'll work. That's correct. And then quartz crystals is quartz crystals. Yeah, I like that. That has some charm to it. Look at that. Look at it. It has some charm. Except I don't know how I feel about this bit. Oh, whoopsies. No. Get rid of the belt. There. There! 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 I like it. It has character. Less black, but still black. I like it. It has character. Okay, so let's follow things a little bit here. Iron and quartz come in here. Quartz on the left, iron on the right. The iron goes in here and splits 3 ways to go to the plates and the screws. The rest of it continues and ends up here with the quartz crystals. They go up the side, the iron goes in, goes to make the wire, and the wire goes down to make the cable, and the cable gets made, and then when the cable gets made, the reinforced iron plates are all set and good to go. Yeah, they got their conveyor lifts, they're good to go. They all come out, and then they go into manufacturers. The Blackovator. Down to my last hour and 6 minutes. Oh no, you know it's a bad day when you're counting minutes. If you're at work and you stop rounding, that's a bad sign. That means you want to leave really bad. Give me the center one, please. How am I gonna end this, actually? I just realized. Like, how am I gonna end the ramp? I wish... Yeah, the Klonoa remake was 5.8k, which is even less. That's not a lot. Simple as go to hospital, go to sleep, wake up with eyes, but it isn't. It feels like years I've been waiting to just get myself back. Aw, Heckley. I'm sorry, bud. The technology is probably there, it's just expensive. It's the money. The money's always the hard part. So happy this is the year getting back old Namco games. Pac-Man World Remake, Klonoa 1 and 2 Remake, etc. Yeah, it's fantastic. Getting the old games back and remastered. Better than Nintendo and Sega, rip. Been a long day, even longer past few weeks. That part I'm familiar with. Oh, hey. I get one extra tile, actually. Then I have to do this. $30K. Whew. That is money, my friend. Shmoney, even, if you may. Alright, so we're gonna want to line it up with this row. And probably center it like there. So each crystal oscillator manufacturer, let's go ahead and grab the communications tab. Each crystal oscillator is produced at a rate of 1 per minute. We need 8. So 8 divided by 6. If we have 2 floors of oscillators. Honestly, I like the height that it's at though. Like, I feel like going more is just excessive. It is possible to fit one more. Okay, so let's fit one more. Yeah. Because now, what I can do is I can overclock to get 2 per minute. 2 per minute, 4 machines. Oh, can't I just... Ah, that must be an update 6 thing. Because I read somewhere you can just look... and somehow get it to paste. 2 by 2 and you'll have a lot more routing room. That's true. How am I gonna do it? Yeah, that's true. Good call. Good call. Good Carl. Good call, Marshall. I almost said good Carl. I feel like they're too close together, though. Like, being right next to each other. I want them to have a semblance of some space. Just a wee bit of space. That's all. Just so that they're not, like, right up on one another. Good call, and yet the black remains, because getting rid of the black is a bad call. I don't think it's black. I would hope I am a good Carl. I think you are most of the time. When you impersonate other people with bots, that's when you're not a good Carl. Other than that, you're a good Carl. Oh, there's a bug in here. I just saw it fly by my second monitor. It's a fly. Where are you, you cheeky bastard? Alright, recipes are all set. Make sure this is ticked off. 1, 2. That's the distance that we're gonna want. And does that cause... Oh, it causes problems. Oh wait, didn't somebody showed me this once upon a time? Or I saw this somewhere or something. Because I can have 2 of them be here. How do I get it to be able to be at this height? Here. This is how. I swear I saw this online somewhere at some point in time. And I can put it here, and then I can route the elevator straight in. Just like that. How much worse would it be? Slightly noticeable. Apologies, won't be able to be here. You're good, man. You're good, no stress, no sweat, no stress. You are fine. There are more important things in life than Beneji stream, and I recognize that. No! No! Oh, that doesn't work. It would work with Smart Mod. What if I turn on Smart Mod? Auto connect? This is the top level. You can put in a higher roof and call it decoration. I can, but I'm struggling to think about how I might go about that. Whereas instead, I can just jerry-rig it with the mod. I wonder if I get rid of those platforms. Yeah, if I get rid of those platforms, then it allows it. I just want to make sure that one didn't end up breaking in the process. Yeah, there we go. Jerry-rig it with a mod. When in doubt, jerry-rig it out. Troy, who is... I'm Troy now, actually. You are the Carl who is Nick, or the Nick who is Carl, or the neither who is neither. I'm Troy now, actually. So, Troy who is Carl who is Nick. Got it. Please send changes in triplicate in the future. As per my last email, yeah, simple. When in doubt, jerry-rig it with a mod. Now for this, I'm definitely gonna have to do something different. I know, this needs a support. It needs to be supported somehow, right? Right? So if it needs to be supported, we need to have a counterbalance like this, which also means... Where's... First of all, I can just go on ahead and fill that in. Where's my up? My up? I want my up. Get rid of zoop mode. Go over to this one. Oh, I just had it. There. This one. There. This one. There. I don't know where that got placed. I don't see it. There it is. Made an additional foundation on the input side to feed the other manufacturers. See, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. However, I have another idea. Because I can take this down at a very sharp angle. And then I just need to figure out how I blend it with this. It needs to be a much more drastic change than that. Capcom should really resurrect Mega Man X and make it a glitchy clone of Mighty Number 9. What's Mighty Number 9? That's one I'm not familiar with. Give me you, Zoop, to like there for now. Because there's going to be another layer of this. Oh my gosh, get rid of Zoop mode. There's going to be another layer of this, and then another layer of this to get to there. Use windows at 90 degrees to the upward diagonal strip. Windows at 90 degrees to the upward diagonal strip. What do you mean by 90 degrees? Autosave. I'm trying to think of what you mean by windows at 90 degrees to the diagonals, to the upward diagonal strip. Had a 2-meter gap between The 2 meter and 4 meter slopes. So you mean like replace this bit with windows? Like this gap here? Because I'm assuming like this is the 2 meter slope, this is the 4 meter slope. Although it is 4 and 8, but I know what you mean in terms of the ratio. And then yeah, there's like this gap here. But what I could do here, instead of making it this jumbled mess, is I can make this like a window. Where the upward gray point is. Well, now I wish I didn't get rid of that. Oh, I see what you were talking about. Yeah, okay, I know what you were talking about now. At least I think I do. So you mean like this divide right here? No, that's not gonna work. Push the windows back through the z-axis. So X, Y, Z. Or do you mean like X, Y, Z? No, because... Do you mean Z as in up and down? Or Z as in front to back? Because there's a lot of different ways to organize the Cartesian coordinate system. Push the windows back through the z-axis from my POV. Z as in depth, front, back. So like, I'm not gonna actually get rid of this portion yet, but like get rid of this and all of that and just have the gray slab coming up and down. And then, like the whole reason why I was doing this was for extra belt space and aesthetically pleasing looks. But what I might be able to do is just have the gray slab here. And then that gray slab being there will give me access to one more layer of foundation here, which gives me the space that I need for belting. And then I can have glass here. Is that what you were talking about? Doing something like this? Because that's what I was thinking. Yes, yes, yes? That's what you were thinking? Alright. Just one line at the top. So you mean, like, get rid of all of these? Or, no, get rid of all of these, rather. Leave that line at the bottom? I see, I see, I see. Okay. I see, I see. I see. I know what you're trying to... I know what you're getting at now. Hang on. Is it an architecture? No, at the top. Okay, because I'm going to show off the idea that I just had. which is to have it just peak like this, and then go up, B flat, and then that just shoots straight down. Which I like as well. That design will work great. And the only issue is still this piece here. But I could easily solve that problem by doing this. And then instead of having the 8, have the 4 there. And then add a layer of glass. I kind of liked it better when it was just the one slip of glass instead of the 2. I feel like the 2 looks like just a barely too much. Well, I don't know. Let me get rid of this. I'm trying to imagine it with this all covered. Smaller glass visibility is better, so yeah, get rid of this row and just keep it that top row. That's kind of what I was thinking too. But then I've still got the issue here. Well, maybe... Hang on, maybe I keep this one. Get rid of that one? No, that won't work. I was thinking maybe add glass in on the side here. Maybe get rid of that one and do that. That way it looks like it's cupping the glass. Just go horizontal with the blue. I wish they had like these top halves where it's like 4 meters by 4 meters with the 8 meter slope. Like, I wish they just had that. That way I could make that piece blue. That would be great. That would be awesome. But Mighty Number 9, big story. One of Mega Man's dads didn't want the series to end, so they made their own company, a Kickstarter for a new Mega Man-like series. Interesting. They made too many goals, too many consoles, and were breaking goals, and now coming out super incomplete on every console and became infamous. Gross. I don't know why I shared this info. Okay, have fun. The only Grubhub person working right now. Just go horizontal with the blue. Yeah, I could just make everything a hard cap once it hits a certain point. Because I think the two ways that I might do it are either by having it cupped like this, And then I was also thinking possibly wrapping it, but then I realized that I have this problem still, so that's a no-go. The more I look at that, the more I don't like the cupping. And the other option is that I just have everything hit a hard cap here, and then just have it all go flat like this. And that still comes to too much of a point, so let's get rid of that. And then do that instead. And then I could just have you come the whole way. And then do that. I think it's this bit. Not so much that it's too close to that, but just that it's too sharp of a cutoff. And then instead, it looks like a T-Rex eating the factory. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe I'm going for. No. No. I don't want a T-Rex eating my factory. Oh my gosh, it does. I see it. Put the eye like right there. I see. Hang on. Is there a way I can put a Nah, small billboard would be too big. That's too small. Is there anything that I can put? Oh, hypertube hole! That's such a better idea. That's such a better idea. Yeah, just put the eye like right there. Hang on. Aw, painting it white doesn't do anything. Hang on. I have a better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Okay. Alright, that was funny, but that's good. That's good. That was funny. I think I'm gonna go back to it cupping the glass. We will never unsee this. Nor should you, in my opinion. Nor should you. Ooh. Man, at this point, how long have I been messing with this? I think I liked the T-Rex better. I know we're never going to be able to unsee the T-Rex, but that's half the fun. I do think I liked the T-Rex better. And then if we do the T-Rex, to make it not look as thick and out of place like it was there, we can continue the glass and wrap around like that. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's finish belting everything, and then I gotta go to bed, because, like I said, I work tomorrow morning at 7:45 a.m. Am I excited? No, not at all. Shouldn't show up on YouTube yet, just check Discord. Checking Discord. I like it. The old-fashioned 3D glasses. "34 minutes to 0 time." Indeed. Let me get rid of those for now so that I can actually place these. Oh, except hang on, I want to place them the other direction. It's times like this I wish we had an undo button. How about you, Marshall? Have you ever wished for an undo button in this game? Classic Doctor Who in the abstract. The old Doctor Who definitely had a lot of very unique stylistic looks to it. Very enjoyable stylistic looks, but very unique stylistic looks as well. I'd kill for an undo. I'd kill for a blueprint, like building mega factories in Factorio and Satisfactory, or in Dyson Sphere program. Like, it's not easy, but at the same time, it's not like... It's so much easier than it is in Satisfactory. Like, it just is. It's so much easier than it is in Satisfactory to build mega bases. I think that's wrong. It is, that's wrong. I'd kill. No reason. I'd just kill. So, be on the lookout for anybody murdered in Australia in the next couple of days, gentlemen. I'm gonna make sure these are all connected. There. That's better. Stole a screenshot of Classic Who from Elliot Chapman. They just made a thread of a bunch of super cool Classic Who shots. I'll send you the thread. I'll take a look at it. Oh wow, I see the eyeball. And then Jupiter. Those are some cool, like, 4 screenshots just in and of themselves, but still. I will take a look at that I don't know when, but I will take a look at it, just not now, not on stream. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just go on ahead and bump it up to 5. And the next one would normally be here, but we're gonna put it there. And then the next one would normally be here, but we're gonna put it there instead. For a show with a $60 budget, you have to do the abstract. Bro, Star Wars had a super low budget as well. It wasn't quite $60, but like the OG Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope, that had a ghost budget. So to be called. It's times like this I really wish that I still had the like wall hole mod that I used to have once upon a time, but then it broke in updates 4 and I just never ended up getting it again. More black. It's not black. It's beautiful. What do you have against my art form, Marshall? I feel like what's his name from The Office? It's hentai and it's art. Oh, it's gonna get real black in a second. Ah, wait, no, that might not work. So normally it would be there. Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. I don't know if I'm liking this idea very much, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not really liking that very much. I do have one idea though. I'm rather curious to see what the belts decide they want to do when I do this. Ah, it's gonna do that. Well, Marshall, you got your wish, because this is the only way I can think that it's actually gonna try to look good. And then I'm also gonna back these two. It's hentai and it's art. Look, I was quoting something, okay? That's not a unique quote to me. You guys can't do that. That's like defamation or something. I don't know. I'll get Johnny Depp's lawyer. He'll know. Sure, bud. No proof, Benji. It's going in the vault. Oh, no. 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 Don't put me in the vault. You said it, I save it. So this is what it's like to be a streamer. Why? Why did it do that? That's dumb. Of course, that's gonna cause that issue. This is what it's like being on the internet at all. Boy, if that ain't the truth. There. I do love this design, though, that I came up with for... Well, I didn't really come up with it. I swear I saw it somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, or I'd give proper credit to whoever the heck I stole the idea from. It might have been Kibitz. It very well could have been Kibitz. That I just kind of, like, saw it in one of his videos. It was probably Kibitz. Alright, there we go. Yeah, required 112, injected 135, 20, 20, and then this one is the quartz crystals. That's that done. And then we'll have another building, probably in this gap here, for the rest of the processing, which we're gonna do next time, because that is gonna be everything for today. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, but without further ado, what button is it now? It's this one. Without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, dos vidania, Wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. That's gotta be the worst I've ever done an outro, I swear. It's gotta be. Current or future girlfriend may look back on this stream and you'll have a really good time. Art, huh? Let's make... Bro. My girlfriend is an artist. I hope she's not drawing that kind of stuff. That would be a little weird. Just a little one. Just a little one. But anyway, yeah. This stream is in the bag. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I think that was it, yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So, later, y'all. Have a good one, everyone. You too, Marshall. Bye-bye, Heckley. Much love.